Today we're going to be showing you guys how to install your 18-foot walk-through ornament. This right here are the bottom panels. You're going to have 4 of them in total. You'll come through here and you'll have one bolt here, another bolt here, here, and at the very bottom. So 4 in total. So to build both sides, you'll need 8 bolts. Once you have that set up, you have all your cords pulled out this way, away from the inside. You're then going to walk over here and you're going to start assembling your top section. Now, for convenience sake, we went ahead and installed this much. I'm going to show you how we did that. You want to find panel 1. So look for your little welding tabs up here we put on here. You go 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, 4 goes to 4, etc. All right. When you put these together, it's only 3 bolts. You have one here, and then you go down, you have another one here, and then one at the very bottom. So you'll have a total of 18 bolts you have to put in this to build the entire top section. Now we're going to show you guys how to actually install one of these sections. Okay, so for this part, I would recommend having 2 guys on the outside and 2 guys on the inside. One to hold it, another one putting bolts in and trying to help guide it to make sure there's no cords getting pinched.
Got a lot of cords in between.
Once you have all 3 bolts in there, go back with your impact or ratchet and tighten them up. Now that you've built the top half of the walk-through ornament, take the cap and pass it up to a guy inside with a ladder. That is another thing you need to mention here. You're going to need a ladder to build this. And you're going to need to have 1 guy inside, 2 guys outside to give him the cap. On this bottom side of the cap, you're going to have another number, a 7, and it will match up to a 7 that's inside of the ornament. Now that you're inside of here, you'll see you have this power cord. This is going to run your rope light. And you're going to hook it up right there. We will send zip ties in a package with it, so you can zip tie this up out of the way so people don't see it. Here as well, you're going to another hookup. On these, inside is like a little bitty indention on one side, on the top side. You're going to find that indention. There's an arrow here on this one, and then on this one here there's also another arrow. Take those 2 arrows, line them up, and it goes right together. And snap in just like that. Then you're gonna find another one over here. And another one over here. So you should have 4 connections in total. And up here, you're going to have 3 bolt holes where you'll throw a 3-inch bolt through. All right. Now what you're going to need to get about 6 guys around this thing. going to pick it up at the same time. I would suggest go ahead and move one of these bottom pieces out of your way. So you have a clear walking path. Walk it over, set it on there. And when we're lining it up, if there's labels, like you said before, there's labels, one right here, and that has label 6 on it. That also has label 6 and label 1 on it, where the entrance arch is. So just pick it up, find those labels, pick it up, bring it over here. You're going to put 6 bolts into it, and then you put another 6 bolts on the other side. And that will fully connect your arch together, and then we're going back to lighting it. Another little mention to make, I would have 6 fairly strong people who are fairly tall. That would be the best outcome you can have. What they're doing right now is everybody's standing completely still, just holding it in place, while 1 or 2 guys go around and put these bolts in. And again, go around with your impact drill for the 1/2-inch socket. If you don't have that, get a ratchet. That's your next best thing. Okay, we went ahead and hooked up our rope light on here. We're going to show you how to do one though. So inside of here, you'll see there's kind of like a fat side and a skinnier side with 2 holes. You're going to match that up with your skinnier side with 2 holes to the fat side. So then just kind of set them into each other. This may be a bit of a lineup issue, but it's not that hard once you get used to it. You put it in like that, and then you have a cap right here you can turn to tighten it up with. And it may flicker a little bit, you may have to push it back in. But as soon as you get that cap fully down, it should be just fine. So once you get your top piece on there, you're going to go find your 3-way splitters. Basically, you just start hooking everything up. Same thing as earlier, find your arrows. If you can't see them, what I like to do is I like to just twist it in a circle until I feel it snap in. So for example, sometimes I get lucky. Just kind of, no, I got lucky. Alright, now that you have all of that hooked up, this light right here controls this whole panel. This one controls this panel, and vice versa as you go along. Alright, now that you have fully assembled, I've already went ahead and kind of hooked some stuff up. But this line right here comes from your top of the cap. You're going to run it all the way to a power extension, plug, splitter, whatever you have. And then the same thing here, you're going to have a 100-watt power supply. And then you're also going to have your rope light power supply. And these are the 3 power supplies you need to light the whole thing up on this side. Now on the other side, you have the exact same setup. You're gonna have a splitter on the inside. That's gonna hook up to all your panels. And then you're gonna have another rope light power connector, and then another 100-watt power supply. The only difference is you do not have the cord for the cap over here. There's only one of those. And that should fully light up your entire ornament. Again, thank you guys. I hope this video is informational and helps you install your product.
Gracias and Feliz Navidad.